Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to the morning meeting. And I know if you noticed, but I made it 11:55 a.m. So it's still technically morning. Afternoon meeting, I mean, it doesn't have the same ring, right? So good to see you guys. I ended up fasting yesterday and took this little bit of video in the evening. Check it out. It's just a little clip. All right, definitely a fasting day, but meal prep these hamburger patties for tomorrow. Cass has got some shabu shabu.
Shabu shabu.
What'd you have for lunch?
I made soup with chicken breast and some smoked sausage that we got from a restaurant. It was really good.
A restaurant she got where she went and she was bad, but she brought home the sausage.
Yes.
Cool.
And I put it to good use.
Yeah, she was bad. She went out with the family and had some standard American diet barbecue food, but she picked up some smoked sausage. That's what she was talking about. But yeah, guys, I'm still hurting. Still a little inflamed, but I think by today I'll have some of those hamburger patties and I'll be feeling much better. So, man, didn't sleep good either. It's just, it is what it is. It's the same thing every time. Go off plan. You just feel bad for a couple days. It is what it is, but I hope you're all doing well. And if you're new to the channel, we get together every weekday, usually around 11:30, 12 o'clock, and we just come together and talk about our struggles, our victories, on whatever low-carb diet you are eating, and glad you're here. And I want to jump in to the comments, get to it quick today, see what everybody's doing. First one, Jason, trading high. This channel has become irrelevant. Well, hey, Jason, I take it as a compliment that at one time it was relevant. I never knew it was, so appreciate that. And yeah, cool of you to come on here just to say that, right? God loves you, bro. Remember that. Jesus loves you. Shelbell's like, what was that, right? Hey, Ryan, what's up? Christy, hello all. It's good to be back. I've given up carnivore for a while, but enough is enough. It's past time to stop taking my health for granted. Yeah, I've had that epiphany a couple times, Christy, and just this last couple days after I talking with my brother-in-law. Me too, So I'm right there with you. A lot of us are. Time to get back on. Today's day 2 of the October Weight Loss Challenge, and as soon as we're done here with the stream, I'll probably eat about 4 of those patties. I'm starting to get hungry. For sure. Ryan, it's a new day. Don't look back, Christy. Absolutely. And Sandy, good morning all. Been on track for 5 days now. Blood sugar has lowered and aches and pains going away. Yay. Yeah, that's where I want to get to. That's my first goal, Sandy. These aches and pains, turning over in bed. It's like, oh, everything's just miserable. Yeah. Or brutal, however you want to put it, right? Good to see you, Sandy. V. Osborne, what's going on? Good morning, everyone. I had steak and hamburger patties and hamburgers with butter yesterday. Planning to have some today and eggs. Awesome. Always good to see you, V. Here every day. Shelbell, good afternoon, Ryan. Oh, talking amongst each other. Doing a couple chores while waiting for Larry. Hope you all have a blessed day thus far. For sure, Shelbell. Good to see you, too. Hey, there she is. Hey, Amber. How you doing? Really good to see you, Amber. Hope everything's well. Hey, Shelbell, doing better. Faith is keeping me strong. I'm flying to South Carolina Tuesday for her service, 10-10-10. Not looking forward to it. Yeah. Got to say goodbye though, right, Amber? Yeah, I get it. Totally. Pamela, good morning. Catching a line today instead of the replay. Alive. Catching a live today instead of the replay. Well, great, Pamela. Got any questions for me or anything you want to throw in that chat? We'll get to it. We usually get to everybody's. Good to see ya, Tammy. Good day, Carnivore Quest crew. So good to see you this morning, Amber. Yes, I've used my step goal this month to 12,000 per day. I upped my step goal this month. I'm sure that's what you meant. I started at 7,500 in June. Keep building habits. Wow, Tammy. You're just kicking butt. Awesome. Hey, Aaron. What's up, buddy? Great to see you. Let's see. Yeah. You retyped it out, huh, Pamela? Hey, Liz. Good morning. Has everyone planned today's menu? Success to all. Yeah. What are you guys eating today? I'd love to hear it. Liz wants to hear it too. I'm having those burger patties. Definitely for lunch and for dinner. I'm gonna have those burger patties again. So today I'll eat that entire 4 or 3 pound roll that I cooked up yesterday in the oven. But with dinner, I might throw some eggs with it. We'll see. See how hungry I am. Hey, spread the gospel. Please remember to hit the like button, guys. I always forget to remind you early in the stream, but yeah, thanks, spread the gospel. Very cool. Nancy Berkey, I made it. Hey, Nancy. Really good to see you. Congrats on fasting. Yeah, it really wasn't tough. I just wasn't, meat just didn't sound good. That's, you guys know, it's always the same for me. When I come off eating crap, I just don't want meat. Until I'm really hungry. It usually takes a day. Last night, I probably could have had a couple of those patties. I was a little hungry, but it was already pretty late in the evening. So I was like, I just hold off. Drink another tumbler of water and go to bed. And that's what I did. Brad, good morning. Hey, Brad Gross, what's up? I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before. If it's your first time, glad you swung by, or maybe just the first time throwing something in the chat. Awesome. Yeah, you guys are. Oh, here we go. Doug, what's up, buddy? Meal 1 yesterday was 10 eggs plus bacon. Meal 2 was ground beef. Perfect. Absolutely perfect, right, Doug? Awesome. I wanted to let you guys know, too. There we go. I wanted to let you guys know, too, that I got a video coming out today at 6:30, and it's a Throwback Thursday video, but I took 3 short videos. It's not super long put together, but it's me and Cassie traveling. We discuss fasting, and the first part of anyway, I'm not even gonna go into it because I want you guys to watch it. And 6:30 p.m. It'll be going live today, and I know everybody here in the meeting will check it out. You guys always support us that way. But it's 3.5 years old, but it covers 6 days of our carnivore diet journey when Cassie and I were doing really good. And I've been looking back at our older stuff, just trying to inspire myself, get inspiration from me and Cassie. So I hope you guys check it out tonight. I forgot to plug that video at the beginning of the stream. So 6:30 p.m. But that's great, Doug. Perfect. There's Monica. Good morning. Finally caught it live. I always watch the replays because of work. Well, not today, right, Monica? Good to see you. So glad you're here. All of you. Daddy's Life. I did BBB yesterday, down 1 pound. I had egg, steak, and short ribs yesterday. There you go. It's been a while since I've had short ribs. It's actually been a while since I've had steak, too. Well, we had a little at the wedding, but it wasn't much. Oh. Slow start to Abby, finishing off my heavy cream and cheese. I don't know what Abby is, Aaron, but yeah, my cream updates. We still have one of the little containers of cream in the fridge. Probably be gone by tomorrow evening, so that'll be it for me. I had a cup of coffee this morning with cream. So technically, I didn't fast yesterday because I did have coffee with cream, and I had an afternoon cup. So, technically I didn't fast, but I had no food. Yep, finish off that cream and cheese. You don't want to waste it, for sure. Cindy, good morning. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing well, Cindy. I was hurting this morning a little bit and groggy, but I knew I had the morning meeting coming up, hang out with you guys before I head out. I hate going out and, working when I feel like this because I don't like turning my neck. I'm miserable. But it'll only take a day or two. Bone broth for lunch. I was just thinking about bone broth, Nancy. I got to make a batch here. Cassie makes me cook it because mine takes 2 days, so she makes me do it in the garage. The smell after about 24 hours starts getting to her. So, but I got to pick up some bones, either from Publix or I'll have little Larry get some from the butcher shop. Depends if they have them. Deb, woohoo, day 2, here we go. All right, like the enthusiasm, Deb. Glad you're here. Oh, here we go. Sam, what's up? You made it. Good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest team. Those Big Mac patties you made look good. Happy Cassie is making the mythical shabu shabu. I'm enjoying the BTB&E diet, beef, turkey, bacon, and scrambled eggs. Awesome. Yeah, those burger patties in the oven, man, they're simple and they're good. Salt only. I didn't, I was going to do meatballs, but it's just easy to cut those patties up right off the roll, Christy, thanks Larry and Ryan and everyone for the encouragement. It helps so much. Yeah, it does, Christy. That's when we first started the channel, it was all about accountability for us, and it does help. I put on the thumbnail today. Gosh, I didn't even put that. I didn't even talk about that. What was that? Good choices. We talk about willpower but it just all comes down to making good choices. Just getting past that temptation, making a good choice that'll translate, to the end of the day. And then when you're laying down in bed, you're kind of at peace with yourself. I did it. Good choices, right, guys? For sure. Danny's life. Today I'm fasting on butter. Butter only today, huh, Danny? Very cool. I haven't seen somebody named Danny the way you spell it in a long time. One of my best friends, when I was in elementary school, her name was spelled like that. That's probably the last person I've seen like that. I'm an introvert, though. Deb, Larry, will we be posting our starting weights anywhere particular, or just keeping them to ourselves till the end of the month? Yeah, just keep track of how much you lose, Deb. So you lost 13 pounds at the end of the month, report it. And in that final video of the month, I'll have everybody put their weight loss in the comments. It'll take me like a day and a half to tally everything up. And then Cassie and I'll do like a, announcing the results video. So it'll be cool. Jessica, I'm so glad you made it, Jessica. Good morning, friends. Good to see you. Hey, there she is. Y'all eating my feelings the past few days as we walked into surprise layoffs again Tuesday. I don't worry much as I'm one of the few who can run these machines, but you never know. Dust it off. Yeah, that's no fun worrying about that, cowgirl. When I was at BMW, we had a few times I thought I was going to get laid off. And then when COVID happened, I had just gotten 2 promotions too. One promotion, then I worked for a year in that spot, and then I got promoted to a team lead. So I had like 30 people under me. And when COVID happened, they got rid of our department, but the managers were safe, which sucked. I had to tell everybody, they were gone, all my guys and girls. And then we were like 5 weeks, 6 weeks into the shutdown, and then I got the news I got laid off. So it's never no fun. Hang in there, cowgirl. But come on now, I'm counting on you, BBBE, or just, carnivore, keto. What you doing, cowgirl? Got to get on track here, because that bad food, will make you feel even worse, and you know that. Sarah, good morning, Larry and Carnivore Quest friends. Larry, how is Rosie and your puppy dog? I'm forgetting his name. Brisket? Yep, he was just in here. They're both doing very well. Rosie is huge. Rosie is so fat. We had her on the carnivore diet for a while, and I forget how, but we would give her like dry cat food as a treat now and then. Well, she just ended up starting eating dry food. Man, she has put on the weight. Cassie and I was just, because we'd feed her ground beef, tuna, and Cassie's like, we got to get back to that, because she has put on a ton of weight. Dude, she runs around jiggling, Deb, Cassie's roast, it's what's for dinner. Awesome. Now's the time of year, right, Deb? It's starting to cool off. It's so nice here in South Carolina today. It's like 66 degrees. Got a little chill in the air. Very cool. Perfect weather for it. Liz will be having bacon and eggs all day today. Perfect. Part of the challenge, right? Very cool. Hey Dave, what's up, man? Glad you made it again. Howdy, I'm working on my decidedly non-carnivore family recipe book. Trying to type out my granny's recipes before her cards and scrap paper get too damaged to read. That's really cool. That's really cool, Dave. Quite the task, though, huh? That's awesome, man. Deb, ground beef with some beef liver for lunch. 1 meal a day. Awesome. Yeah, I just picked up some more beef liver last week. Froze it. So definitely I'll be having that probably twice a week. Not much, you know. Day 2, BBBE, no sweet and low. All right, Melissa, giving up that sweet and low. Congratulations. Very cool. Amber, I was going to start a fall meal series on my channel for October, but the baking element went out in my oven. I have to wait for that part. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, Amber. That's a good idea. Fall meal series. Awesome. Oop. I know. Turn off your phone, Larry. But you never know, Little Larry might break down, and you know how it is when you got kids. Uh, hey, there he is. One of our regs. What's up, Papa Frank? Good morning, dear. Good morning, friends. Doctor's appointment, eating breakfast at our favorite restaurant. Always get omelet with meat and cheese and a side of bacon. Yeah. Whenever we eat breakfast at a restaurant, that's what I always go to. Frank is an omelet. Keep it simple, right? Hey, Don. Happy October. What's up? You in the challenge with us, Don? We're going to try and see how much weight we can lose as a community for October. Be cool if you join us. Just keep track of your weight loss. Jessica, I've done BBBE plus chicken yesterday. This morning, starting my day with hamburger meat and eggs. Yeah, eggs just aren't sounding good to me right now. Otherwise, I'd have some with my patties after the stream. But tonight, I'm hoping, have maybe 3 or 4 scrambled. I don't know, maybe sunny side up with those burger patties. We'll have to see. Awesome, Jessica. Less junk, more health. Hello, Larry. Hi, everyone. October challenge is on. Yeah, for sure. Larry, how was that past live stream bowl? Oh, post live stream bowel movement yesterday. I hope it wasn't Niagara Falls. You crack me up, Sam. But the butt and nose straining and squealing like a pig when I eat tons of butter in the past. Royal flush. Yeah, it actually, I'm not even, there's no diarrhea going on yet. I'm actually still feeling, I tell Cassie, I mentioned on the channel before, I feel like my intestines are full of paste, whenever we eat crap for a few days. And really, I was off plan for 5 days total with the wedding. And, I didn't gorge myself, but the last day of September, day before yesterday, Cassie and I, we pigged out. We did. I wouldn't even want to tell you everything we ate because it's so embarrassing. She said the same thing. Don't go over everything we ate. But, I told you guys a few things we had, but it's pretty sick, It's crazy. But yeah, no diarrhea yet, Sam. I'll keep you updated, though. Misty. Hey, Misty. Good morning. I caught the live for the first time. Happy to be here. Awesome, Misty. Very cool. Well, we're glad you're here. What you eating today, girl? Let us know. Yeah, sorry, meant slow start to BBBE, not Abby fat fingers. I do the same thing, Aaron. And the thing about the chat is you can't edit it, right? Karen, good morning, Mr. Larry. Staying with my burger patties. Down 9 pounds since July 1st. Only 5 more to go, doing a 48-hour fast. Karen, killing it. That's a new name, Karen. Karen, killing it, Walker. Awesome. Good for you. 48-hour fast. Danny, no, Larry, technically you fasted. Yeah, it depends how you look at fasting, right? Some people would say technically you had calories, so you didn't fast. But I think I did too, Daddy, right? Oh, Shelba, welcome, Misty. Glad you're here. Yeah, for sure. For sure. A lot of people don't know about this stream who would get a lot out of it, because there are a lot of folks out there who struggle, Let's go all the way back to our very first comment. This channel has become irrelevant. This nice gentleman right here, apparently he doesn't need any help. He's got it. And like I said earlier, I didn't know we were relevant at one time. So I appreciated that. I now got to find out where I was. Okay, here we go. Kelly, good morning, BBB, all the way, trying to hang with y'all. All right, Kelly. One day at a time, we'll do it together. I see, I don't know why this made me think of this, but Cassie's been bugging me to put out those t-shirts you guys wanted me to. Like one that says brutal, and she's like, because she had a couple ideas too. We don't make a ton of money on the t-shirts, maybe $4 a shirt, $5, but she's really been on me. So I got to get that done. So I'll be looking for some t-shirts, guys. I haven't made new t-shirts for the channel in like a year and a half. So Shellbell, I'll be making a batch of bone broth. I mean, I'm hoping over the weekend. And I'm going to keep saying it. Now's the time, right? This is when bone broth is so good. You got the chilly weather outside and the leaves start falling. Nancy, I put bones in the crock pot for 24 hours. Maybe I should try 48. That's just the way I do it, Nancy. You get more of a gelatinous, you just get more of the collagen and everything out of the bones. Um, you can watch my video. It's a short video, Nancy. Just look up Carnivore Quest bone broth. And I go over step by step how I do it. I've tried it in the Instapot. I've never gotten the beef to come out right. I did get chicken to come out good, but I did not get the beef to come out right at all. So, and I know the key to chicken bone broth is to throw in a few chicken feet. Man, it comes out so good. Ruining ribeye. Larry, you lost 22 pounds for the wedding. Ideally, you should be losing about 2 pounds per week to lose weight safely. You lost the exact amount that you should have. Well, I really appreciate that. Thanks, Ruining. I just know how much more I could have lost if I had eaten a proper human diet the whole time and stayed strict. But thank you. I appreciate that. But I got to tell you guys, I got on the scale yesterday and I gained 6 of that back. But I know it's water weight, so I didn't gain 6 pounds of fat in 5 days. Mr. Larry, do your meatballs on the smoker? Do your meatballs on the smoker, ground beef and bacon and salt? Yeah, I've never used it. I hate to admit it, but I've never used our smoker. Cassie's the smoke master. But thanks, Karen. Maybe I should try, huh? Danny, instead of bacon, can I use pork belly? Yes, you can. It's got the same, it's basically the same thing, right? And it's got the same, it's actually better for you because it's not cured, but it's got the same fat to protein ratio, 50-50. If I find a pork butt on sale, Danny, I'll even eat some pork butt. I won't have really lean pork chops because they don't have a lot of fat on them, but like a pork butt, you see one for $1.50 a pound or 99 cents a pound. Sometimes you catch those good deals, and I'll pick one up and I'll eat it on the BBB challenge because there's a lot of fat on it, So, for sure. Nancy, I do mine for 48 hours. Yeah, that's what really attracted me to. That's what the whole reason I bought the Instapot, because you're supposed to be able to make it in like a couple hours. I just never got it. It never came out gelatinous, and it's frustrating because the bones are expensive. If you're buying them, they're not super cheap. Hey, Kel. Good morning, Larry. Really good to see you, Kel. Glad you're here. I do, Danny. Pork belly is bacon. Yeah, same thing, just not cured, right? Pork belly's so good. Bacon's so good, too. But pork belly is a bomb. Hey, Lance, what is up? I'm glad you're here. Good morning, all. Busy day. I'll have to watch the replay. Burgers for me last night and today also. We'll be eating at work today, trying something different. Cool, Lance. Yeah, let us know tomorrow how it went. Misty, thank you, Shellbell. I have been stalled at the same weight for 6 months. This challenge came at the perfect time, and hopefully I can learn some new tricks from the community to break the stall. Awesome, Misty. Hey, there's Joseph. How's that sardine fast going, my man? Let's see. Hello, everyone. Day 2. It can be hard, but we can do it together. Thanks for everyone who gives kind and uplifting remarks. God bless you. Absolutely, Joseph. So, yeah, I want to hear about that sardine fast, man. It's so good to see you, though. And there's Dawn. There's Dawn, one of our biggest cheerleaders. And she always puts a smile on my face. She's one of our moderators in our Facebook group, and she's just amazing. Good morning, family. Good morning, Dawn. Larry, if it's okay with you and Cassie, I'll do the challenge using pant sizes instead of pounds. I am taking a break from the scale. Also, I'm high fat Ketovore plus fast now. Carnivore gives me, I can't see what that is. That gives me something. I don't know what you put there, Sarah, but that's fine, Sarah. Totally cool. Yeah, at the end of the month, put down, how many sizes you lost, and I'll announce that in the video too. For sure. Mary, I'm late, but happy to have made it. Well, cool, Mary. Good morning, good afternoon to you. Danny, the processed baking causes me inflammation versus the pork belly. Thanks, Sheldon. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. Papa Frank, doctor's appointment today. Weighed up 1 pound since June. Guess not bad. But next appointment in 6 months will be better. Amen, Frank. Not bad at all for all the camping trips you do and, cooking for the grandbabies. Nah, you're doing great. With my histamine intolerance, I will be doing just lamb. Let's go, day 2. All right, Kel. Well, that's a ruminant animal, right? Same here, Misty from Shell Bell on a weight stall. I've been trying a few things. It will come off slow as it needs to. Absolutely. Yeah, I hope the video I put out tonight at 6:30, guys, because I know we have some new people that jumped in. 6:30 p.m. tonight will be a Throwback Thursday, and I'm adding some stuff to it. You know what I mean? Having fun with it, but I think it'll inspire you guys, especially those of you who have not seen it. Even maybe some who have, because I watched it. I actually watched it a few times. Carnivore diet results are amazing. You just got to stick to it, So hopefully it'll inspire some of you or all of you. Rosie just has more to snuggle. Right, she's just so cuddly. My female cat eats 1/3 what my male cat eats. They're 11 and 12 years old now. My female cat is chubby, and the male is all muscle and lean. Not fair. JD, what's up, man? My dogs eat beef liver every 3rd day. I try it now and then. Yeah, brisket's pretty much almost all carnivore. Nala, our husky, she likes dry food. Brisket hates it. Brisket won't eat it. But he was raised on, we got him when we started the channel. That's why we named him Brisket. But Nala, she loves meat, but she'll eat dry food too. So we adopted her. She was about 3 years old, and that's what they had her on. It is expensive to feed your dogs meat, It really is. Sam, Larry, right on for sticking with just salt. I was watching you and Cassie's March 2024 weight loss month video. That was huge when Cassie gave up the 3 big cream, cheese, and garlic. You both did great. Yeah, we've had our moments, we've had our moments where we kick butt. And then, just like a lot of you, we make our mistakes. Life happens. Stress comes in, I've had so many people say, how on earth did you gain all that weight back after losing it while you have a YouTube channel? And it's, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, there were some people at the wedding who I hadn't seen in a while. And, most of our family doesn't watch our channel. And they couldn't believe it. They're like, my gosh, what do your subscribers say? I was like, well, they follow along, they've been along for the ride. Danny, some restaurants add pancake batter to eggs, so make sure you ask the waiter. I did not know that, Danny. Okay. Great advice. Misty, I keep telling myself my body is healing and it's better for the weight to come off slowly so my skin can keep up and not left with loose skin. So far, so good in that department. Awesome. Yeah, and when I had my 2 year run where I lost 100 pounds, Misty, I had quite a long stall. I had a stall for about 6 to 8 months where I didn't lose any weight, and I was still eating carnivore, being good, not blowing it. I remember everybody telling me your body's just healing. You lost 100 pounds. Relax, right? Sam, oh, looking forward to the bowel movement updates. Yeah, right. You would, Sam. Uh, Mary, for some reason, I'm gaining weight on strict carnivore, but with coffee, must be eating too much and too much butter. Um, Doing one meal a day again to see if that helps. All right, Mary, keep us updated there. There are rare occasions I talk to people who gain weight on carnivore. So yeah, just tweak things, figure it out. Misty says I'm finishing up my heavy whipping cream, and today I'm eating OMAD salmon for lunch. That's something I haven't had in a while. Salmon. Yeah, I'll be done with our heavy cream probably by day after tomorrow. It'll be gone. Dawn. Day 2 is going better than I expected. MCT oil is helping extend my fasting window. Awesome. Yeah, we have some of that. We bought that when we were doing keto, Don. We still have it. Tammy, Larry, fry some eggs in Kerrygold. They are delicious. When we were in Ireland when we were in Ireland in a small diner, that's how they cooked them, and they were delicious. I had done it before, but be sure to go heavy butter. Yeah, that's actually how I make my scrambled eggs, Tammy. I'll warm up the pan. I've showed it here on the channel before, and then I'll take like a big, probably like a quarter stick of Kerrygold butter, and that's the best, right? That's my favorite. And then I'll crack, once it's about half melted, I'll crack 5, 6 eggs in, and start scrambling them in the pan. Oh, they're so good, so good. Craig, this is a name I don't recognize. What's up, Craig? Is it your first time here? What's everybody's experience with sausage brats? Seems like I slow down every time I eat them. I go get them when I get bored of steak. Yeah, I've gone through that before, Craig, because it's hard to find brats with zero carbs, right? And I found I'm talking from my experience back when I was doing really good. I lost a lot of weight. Um, I find that if I ate one brats, like say I really like the cheddar brats, but I just have one as a side. So maybe 3 or 4 hamburger patties and then one brat instead of eating 4 brats just for a meal. Maybe try that because some of them have up to 3 or 4 carbs in them, depending how clean you're getting them. I don't think I've ever seen a brat with 0 carbs in the store anyway. It's a great question though, Greg. Would love some tips on no fail bone broth. I tried Larry's and can't seem to get it right. You want perfect chicken bone broth though? I'm your girl. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I remember you trying to nail it, Amber. Isn't that weird? I'm late. Yeah, you're late, man. Where you been? Good to see you, Alfie. Sorry, day 2. You're all good, bud. You're all good. Day 2, no alcohol, right? Carnivore. Definitely want to hear, Larry, I made it to 30 days. No alcohol. That's what I want to hear from you, Alfie. Absolutely. V. Osborne, I love broths. I have noticed I hurt when I eat them, when I overeat them. Yeah. Yep. JD, put a shot glass of apple cider vinegar and the broth thickens up faster. Yeah, right. Yeah, I put a couple tablespoons in mine because it breaks down the collagen from the bones. Yeah, I never leave it out. Yeah, for sure, JD. Alfie had some slow cooked sirloin last night. That fat just melts in my mouth. Love it. Awesome. And no booze. I'm going to stay on you, boy. I'm going to stay on you about that alcohol. I don't want to see you drinking that shit. Right? Melissa, if you're willing to buy bone broth, I hear Kettle and Fire is a good brand. It's all right. I actually did a review on that here on the channel, Melissa. Look up Carnivore Quest, Kettle and Fire. And it was the first time I had ever tried it. And I just tell you guys right now, it's definitely not as good as homemade. But for traveling, it'd be my pick. For sure. Dave, smoking meats is almost exclusively how I eat on carnivore. Well, you're a lucky man. That's awesome. Jessica, beef bones take longer to release all the collagen and good stuff from the bones. I love roasting the bones first for an hour or so. Deglaze the pan, then simmer them for at least 4 to 6 hours. Appreciate the tips, Jessica. Yeah, when I roast them, I do them for like 25 minutes. But you do them an hour, huh? How do y'all fry pork belly? I've always usually do it in a air fryer, but Laura and Chris Spath have an amazing recipe, and I still haven't gotten to try it because I haven't found pork belly with skin on it, and that's what you need. So I gotta find some. Kettle on Fire is good for a quick broth, but pricey. Yeah. Yep. But I would definitely use it for traveling. You're right, Larry. Instapot does not work for beef bones. All right, cool. I'm not the only one. I was so upset when it didn't. I tried twice, Jessica, and that's the whole reason I bought the darn thing. We ended up donating it, so I probably should have kept it. We just got so many gadgets, and nowhere to put them, and we never used it, and it's pretty big, so I donated it to the Goodwill. Somebody will get some use out of it, right? Alfie, good to see everyone. Been feeling rough the last couple of days. Just not in a great mood and stuff. I'm guessing it's alcohol withdrawal and carb withdrawal combined. Yeah, for sure, Alfie. And I think it's safe to say you're not having physical alcohol withdrawal, but you're definitely probably having mental. You want to get buzzed, right? For sure. Because if you were drinking long enough and heavy enough to have alcohol withdrawal, physical alcohol withdrawal, I'd be telling you to go to the hospital because that can be dangerous. I remember, my withdrawals when I quit drinking, and I was drinking 2 fists of Jägermeister a day. That's like drinking 2 fists of whiskey a day, and that's sometimes even more than that when I black out. But I had some withdrawals, and I went into detox a few times. But I remember one time I was in detox. I was in there for 3 days, and a gentleman who'd come in, and he was a pretty skinny guy, but he was a beer drinker. That's all he drank was beer, but he drank like 30 beers a day. He was shaking so bad. His withdrawals, he could not feed himself. And I remember me and a couple other people would help him eat because he couldn't hold the fork. It was crazy. And you would think like he was, coming off of some hard, white lightning liquor. But no, he was just a beer drinker. I'll never forget that. he was shaking so bad, and it lasted for like a day and a half, and then the shakes finally started calming down. And I'm liking the new lighting McQueen red cup today. Talk about this one. You need help, Sam. Nice change from the Clemson orange. Yeah, I'll use one of these for like a week, and then I don't wash it because I just keep water in it, and then I'll switch it up, wash it. Jessica, I'm so sorry, Alfie. I'm praying for you to feel better quickly, and I guarantee you, Jessica, she'll say that prayer for sure. Well, we got a few more people in here. Good to see everybody. If you're just stopping by, I hope your day is going good. Well, why don't I play it real quick? Because but we got so many people that show up later. Here's I shot this last night around 8:30 at night. All right, definitely a fasting day, but meal prep these hamburger patties for tomorrow. Cassie's got some shabu.
Shabu.
What'd you have for lunch?
I made soup with chicken breast and some smoked sausage that we got from a restaurant. It was really good.
Good enough. Yeah, so I cooked those up. They're ready to go. As soon as the stream's done, I'll be eating probably 4 of those hamburger patties. And that was a 3-pound roll from Walmart, or actually Food Lion. Just cut up into discs, put them on. I did them for 20 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. Very good. I like doing them that way. It's so easy. So.
I'm your huckleberry.
Right? All right. We got the people just coming in caught up, right? Oh, man. I lost my place, guys. Sorry. Let me just go back up here. Talks amongst yourselves. I might skip a few people because I totally lost my place. Alfie, I got some pork belly from Costco today. Also eggs and butter. Awesome. Can I soak pork butt in beer? I saw a recipe and I wanted to try it. Or is that pushing it? I wouldn't, Danny. I don't drink alcohol at all. But it's just a matter of, it's your choice. If it's just a few carbs and it's not going to do anything to you. But I wouldn't recommend it. You know what I mean? But it's your diet. Because I'll tell you, Danny, one of the things about the BBBE challenge that's powerful about it is just restricting all the different flavors. That's why you're not supposed to use seasonings on it and salt only. And I've done a few videos on that. The power of the BBBE challenge, the wall of doom. But yeah, your diet is Danny's diet. You can do it however you want, for sure. I got your back. Cassie's got your back. Misty, make sure you're getting enough electrolytes, and mineral salt. Yeah, for sure, especially quitting drinking. I think I'm in the right place here. Pork belly is awesome, Alfie. I have some in my freezer and I need to take out and cook. Yeah, we have one in our fridge outside, in our freezer outside. There we go. There's Joseph. The sardines have a great filling ability. I'm only able to eat about 3 cans per day. I drink the oil. They are packed in too, olive oil. Awesome. So you're still going on it, huh? The man. Good job, Joseph. Yeah, I'm interested to see how long you go for. Don, how long is the challenge for? Don, we're just going to keep track of our weight loss for October. And at the end of October, Cassie and I will release a video giving our results, and then everybody will share their results, their weight loss results, in the comments of that video. So just 30 days. But, I mean, if I'm kicking butt, which I should be, I'm going to stop using that word if. When I'm kicking butt, I'll probably continue with the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. Because once I get in the groove, it's very easy. You know, once I get past that wall of doom. Ryan, I noticed the dogs take shape of what I eat. Joseph, I got to go to the doctor having a procedure on my sciatic nerve. Second time for this, y'all. Pray for me. Yeah, everybody say a prayer for Joseph. That's brutal. I used to wear my wallet in my back pocket in my early 20s. Growing up, that's where I had my wallet. I learned from my dad. And I was about 23, working in the casino, and I couldn't get out of bed. My sciatic nerve was so bad. I remember limping. It was one of the most miserable times of my life. And I'll never forget, I went in to see a doctor about it, and he took a needle about that long, cortisone, and he stuck it in my butt. And then he probed around in my flesh. And when I jumped, he knew he'd hit the nerve and he injected it. I literally skipped out of his office. I was so happy. And I've never had a problem since. Isn't that crazy? But I stopped wearing my wallet in my back pocket too. Now I carry it in my front. But yeah, hope you get that taken care of. That's very miserable. Jessica, I will pre-cook my pork belly in the oven, low and slow, to render down the fat, and then crisp it up in the air fryer at the highest temp until extra crispy. Oh, I have never heard anybody do that way, Jessica. Cool. Very cool. Jessica at Alfie, I'm honestly not doing well emotionally or mentally. It's been a hard couple of days, but I will be okay. Sounds to me like we got to have a members live, huh, Jessica? Yeah, I'll pick a time and I'll announce it in tomorrow's morning meeting, Jessica. But we'll pick a time where you can be there. Make sure you can be there. For those of you who don't know, we do members lives and everybody can be on the screen at the same time. Like Jessica, Alfie, you get to know people on a different level. You know, it's a little more intimate. You know, Aaron, he's been on there. Shell Bell, Amber, and it's cool. So, $2.99, you can become a member. That's the cheapest membership level we have, but we live stream to all our members, so not just ribeye. You like that plug, Jessica? No, but it's always good to see you, so we need to do one. Mary bought a half-pound beef the other day. Total of half a cow, 2,000 in one fell swoop. But dang, good meat in my freezer. Mary, that is incredible. At first I thought it was a half a pound. I'm like, damn, you get the most expensive Wagyu in the world, Mary? Nah, but half a cow. Ruining ribeye. Dry food is not good for dogs and cats. It can cause UTIs in male cats, which can be life-threatening. My cat only eats clean, wet food and freeze-dried chicken and pork. Yeah, you sound like my daughter, Holly. She's got 6 cats. Huge cat lover, and they spoil there's no dry food in the house. So, that's awesome. Sam, that's why it's a quest. It makes the story that much better. the ups and downs, the trials, the victories, the defeats. Right, Sam? You guys are awesome. Hey, Carnivore Quest, Cassie. She's on break. Look at that. My beautiful wife. Hey, baby doll. Let's see. Oh, geez, you might be gone by now. Everybody's saying hi to Cassie. No weed in 33 days. Awesome, JD. Do you have some vivid dreams? I know when I've given it up, man. You start dreaming up a storm. But yeah, your head's clear by now. Takes a while. Takes a little bit for sure. Cassie knows. JD, way to go. Sam, OMG. Hi, Cassie. Yeah. All right, you guys are just talking to Cassie here. That's funny. Yeah, the mental withdrawal is tough. I was drinking at least 8 UK pints of Budweiser every day. Yeah, brother. No good for you. Life is good without it. You'll see that, Alfie. I love being sober. I made it back. Hey, Lance, I did the same thing last night. Burgers in the oven, so simple and tastes great. For sure. I'm going to bounce and hunt down something to eat. See ya, Dave. Yeah, we're going to wrap this up, guys. We've almost gone an hour. Yep, wallet in the front pocket saved me. Gosh, I'm far behind. Yeah, man, that was brutal. Yeah, that sciatic nerve pain. Christy, I want to make Cassie's chicken soup this weekend. Can't wait. I've never made it before. Yes. Yay for soup season. Oh, Christy, you're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love it. It's so easy to make. Oh, I'm so jealous. Like when somebody hasn't seen a good movie you love, you're jealous that they haven't seen it yet. Oh, you're going to love it, Christy. Very cool. Some wise words from the most beautiful woman in the world. Food aversion, it can be a struggle. I couldn't eat chuck roast for a long while. We made it so often I just couldn't anymore. It's back in a semi-regular rotation now. Yep. Oh. Hey, Susan. Here we go. Little tip. How to get broth thickened. Add chicken feet, chicken skins, bones, etc. For beef, add ribs, oxtail, etc. for same results. I roast the meat first. Also, the white vinegar in the water at first with salt. Yeah, I've used the oxtail before. I've never done ribs. Thanks, Susan. Awesome. It feels like fall today, finally. I would love a members live. All right, Jess. Cool. Yeah, we'll nail it down in time tomorrow. Same, Beverly. It's been a real struggle getting back on this time, but I'm doing it, sort of, white knuckling it. Yeah. You got this, baby. We got this together. Lisa, Larry, during the October challenge, are you intermittent fasting like 18-6 or just eating when hungry and stopping till when full? I always fall into intermittent fasting kind of just naturally, Lisa, usually about 18-6. But I'm going to make it a point this time just not to eat late at night, So I think that really doesn't do me any favors when I'm eating at 9, 10 o'clock, p.m. And I can fall into that habit really easily, which is working on channel stuff or whatever. And I find, I'm eating here sitting at the computer. So, Barbara, hey, Barbara, I made it. Hi from Missouri. Your burgers looked amazing. Well, thanks, Barbara. It's funny, when you first pull them out of the oven, they kind of look gross, I guess, to a normal person. But to carnivores, they're like, ooh, that looks so good. because a lot of the fat's resting on top of it, you know. But once I pull them off and plate them up, yeah, they look really good. Glad you're here, Barbara. Danny, everyone is making me hungry. I really need to get through this butter coffee fast. I usually lose weight 3 to 6 pounds in a day from having 1 big cup of black coffee and 1 tablespoon of butter. We're sabotaging your fast. Right, Daddy? Susan, watching you two for months, but hardly commenting. I think following the circadian rhythm will help improve. I follow the... I'm not going to read that. And look up all the benefits. Let me take a photo of that. Photo time, guys. Susan, I'm going to snap a photo of your comment there. Yeah, I'll check it out. All this food has me hungry. I'll eat next break. Yeah. Speaking of break, time to go. Have a wonderful day, y'all. Stay strong. You too, honey. That's a great thing about the casino industry. You get a break every hour. You know, when we first moved down here to South Carolina and we got out of the casino business, Cassie was, she got into food and beverage, and I worked at BMW into auto manufacturing. You know, you get 2 20-minute breaks, or two 10-minute breaks, and a 30-minute lunch in a 12-hour shift. Man, it took a little getting used to after the casino business, because in the casino business, every hour you get 20 minutes. It's so nice. Your mind needs that break after doing all the math, like if you're dealing craps or because it's so fast paced. And then Cassie in the food and beverage industry, a lot of times she wouldn't get a break, you know. So still having vivid dreams, yeah. They will go away, JD. They'll mellow out. Takes a while, man. The stuff today is so strong, you know. Talking about marijuana, guys. THC was so strong. My eye. And it does help if you boil eggs, steak ahead of time, and cut it up, so that all you have to do is eat it cold. Bring your lunch bag, cooler, and ice. If you are running errands, it helps me out. Awesome, Susan. Yeah. 73 watching, only 47 thumbs up. Come on, guys, show some love. Papa Frank, he's on patrol. Wendy O almost didn't make it. Woo! Busy decorating for Halloween and cooking bacon. I will check out the replay for whatever I missed. Awesome. All right. Uh-oh. Went to drive my backup car today and found chocolate stash straight in the garbage. Awesome, JD. All right, guys, we're caught up. We went an hour on the dot. An hour and 3 minutes, actually. And I sure do love you guys. I appreciate hanging out with you every day. And we'll do the same time tomorrow, 11:55 a.m. So we can still call it the morning meeting. And I look forward to it. Like Cassie said, you stay strong today. You know, whatever you're doing, keto, ketovore, carnivore, BBBE, make that good decision. You know, make that good choice, even if you're having cravings. Say, Larry's not going to cheat today. I'm not either. And look for that video I'll have coming out at 6:30. I promise you guys will dig it. 6:30 p.m. tonight. All right. Remember, no sugar, no carbs, no cheating. And be good to each other, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Later.